In the heart of Uganda's capital, Kampala, a culinary revolution unfolds daily. Not on restaurant menus, but on street corners, in markets, and at makeshift stalls. This is the story of the Rolex, a humble snack of eggs and chapati that has become a symbol of resilience, community, and entrepreneurial spirit. A dish so iconic, Ugandans say, "We don't wear Rolex, we eat it." The Rolex began not in a kitchen, but on the streets. Born in the 1990s in Busoga, a vendor's experiment, rolling eggs into chapati, spread like wildfire. Students at Makerere University, craving quick, affordable meals, turned it into a phenomenon 47. Its name? A playful twist on rolled eggs, and a cheeky nod to a luxury watch. But for Ugandans, the Rolex is more than food. It's a lifeline, a unifier, and a canvas for creativity. Meet Waswa. 3 years ago, he left his village in Gomba district with little more than hope to join his brother at this very stall on Mengo Market Road. What began as a family trade soon became his lifeline, a business he now runs with pride. Today, his hands craft more than chapatis, they craft a future. For Waswa, the Rolex isn't just a meal, it's a ladder that's lifted him from subsistence farming to owning land, from uncertainty to pride. As the coals glow, the stall transforms into a stage. By 5 p.m., the team is ready. Waswa's co-worker arrives early to prepare the tools of the trade. The stove, the pans, the rhythm of teamwork that fuels the evening rush.
Okay. Wanojao sawa mekakwati kusanzeo.
Sawa
kumi chitundu.
The magic of the Rolex starts here. Chapati making is an art. One Waswa calls the hardest part of the process. Every cut, every roll, every flip matters. It's a dance of precision and patience, perfected over years of sunsets and charcoal smoke. The chapati is the soul of a Rolex, and the hardest part of the process. Waswa's fingers move with precision, cutting and rolling dough into perfect circles. A plain chapati sells for just 500 shillings, about 14 cents. But its value is immeasurable. It's the foundation of a meal that feeds students, traders, and night workers alike. Timing is everything. Too slow and the chapati stiffens, too fast and the layers won't rise. But Waswa, he's mastered the flame. Each golden disc becomes a canvas for the Rolex, stuffed with eggs, tomatoes, onions, and a dash of Ugandan ingenuity. Away from Mengo to the watchful gaze of Kabaka's Lake in Lubaga Division, a 65-year-old maestro by name of Muhammad proves Rolex knows no age, no papers, no connections. All you need is the skill and a place to set your stall. With more than one wife, countless children, and a legacy rolled into chapati, starting at 1,000 shillings a slice, he's not just selling food, he's weaving safety nets. His unique touch and test of his chapati and Rolex sets him apart. He said,
waliwo ajja nga tayagala katungulu ate waliwo ajja nga tayagala nnyanya ne kakati kino tugenda kitwala nga bwe
2 eggs, 1 chapati. The classic Rolex starts at 2,000 shillings, that's about 55 cents. But the magic lies in the extras. Tangy tomatoes, crisp onions, fiery green peppers, and a squeeze of lemon. Depends on your choice, he says. Each addition tells a story of Ugandan flavor, affordability, and ingenuity. For locals, it's a portable feast. For Mohammed, it's a ticket to a better life.
gaba amagi asatu oyagala kukola tufeesi evaayo gaba amagi asatu naye ate eyo tufeesi sigikolera ku bbeeyi eyo tufeesi eyina ebbeeyi yaayo yunga tufeesi ebayo amagi asatu chapati eyo basiringisa 13. Abaana ba university kale kubanga ndi kumpi ne university naye n'abasuubuzi abasinga obungi kati empeereza kati eno Rolex yo
olunaku okola packet singa mmeka
kati on Monday nkole packet 3, then on Tuesday nyongera ku nezile packet nga 4, then on Thursday nimbeera ku ezo 4, then Sunday and Saturday kole packet 5. Packet emu njijjamu chapati 11. Sina minzaani yange eri mu ngalo.
Back at Mengo Market at Waswastol, the customers come like clockwork. Students, workers, families, all drawn by the aroma of fresh chapati.
Rolex, over chapati. Why do you find it interesting? It's what?
It's sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you always come here?
Yeah.
Every evening?
Yes.
And you buy one?
Yes.
Buy chapati or Rolex?
Good.
Both.
Yeah.
Which is your best? Plain chapati or
Yeah, plain.
plain?
Yes.
Oh, what's your name?
Fatima.
And which school?
3 years.
Okay, which class are you?
S1A.
Oh, good.
But in Uganda, the Rolex defies boundaries. And what happens when street food meets ambition? This is Chris Nisagir, founder of Uga Roll, elevates this street snack to haute cuisine. Why Uga Roll? He smiles. It's Uganda and roll, a tribute to our roots, but with a twist. His restaurants, with their chic decor and avocado luxe fillings, cater to diplomats and dreamers alike. Proof that the Rolex isn't just survival, it's innovation.
My name is Chris Nisagir, the proprietor of Uganda Roll, founder. I'm a Ugandan. Basically, Uganda Roll is a fast food restaurant that specializes in Rolexes, which blended by our naturally produced products here in Uganda. It's one of its kind because what measures, what its signature product is a product gotten from a street, now to upscale town, specifically intended for all kinds of customers, from the low income earners to the high income earners. So yeah, that's about Uganda, the brand Uganda, the name itself. It's because we have a vision that goes beyond our borders. So we envision that if this brand grows, it's always good to attach it to its originality, which is Uganda. So why we came up with the name Uganda is because we felt that already there's an existing brand, a watch brand called the Rolexes. So we felt if this scales up and grows bigger, we'll probably be in conflicts with this brand, which is internationally recognized. So we thought if we can come up with a name attached to the country, then I think it can always be better. So if at all we go beyond the borders, we're in Nairobi, we're in Kigali, it can always rate back to the country. So that's why we came up with the word Ugaro. And when coming to your question, what inspired us, what inspired me? Naturally, I'm a foodie, I'm a food lover, I'm a Rolex lover, and part of my education inspired me. By the way, I did international business, so with the international business, you get to be taught how to get a product and then have it on an international level. So, and then we have case studies like McDonald's, KFC's, and yeah, all that knowledge I picked from that, and I felt I could develop something like this that can be on an international level and organized. So somehow that's what inspired me, and I felt the corporate community was also missing out because of where the Rolex was being sold. According to my observation, the corporate community had a fear or felt the environment in which this product is produced wasn't in their favor. So I thought if I can have it in a more organized and more hygienic place, it would match their standard and good enough. The response was very positive, and up to now, the response is still positive, because now it's now that we find out this is the most loved product in the country. Especially a quick product. Someone can just pick within a few minutes and have a bite. So we never regret. I don't regret. We have about 7 flavors. We blend it with chicken, that's one flavor. And within chicken, we have another flavor within chicken. It's called Chicken George, whereby the difference between the chicken George is the Chicken George we put cheese. That's one of the Ugaros. And the chicken barbecue. The difference is one we put barbecue sauce, another one we put cheese. So those are 2. Then we have beef. We have a spicy beef Ugaro. That's majorly for beef and meats. Then we have a vegetable for vegetarians, because we felt there would be demand for, vegetarians would want to have something with vegetables. Then we have an original one, but in the Ugaro standard. It's called Legendary Ugaro. And we have a bit of beef Hawaiian Ugaro, chicken Hawaiian. That's a blend of pineapple with the meats. And then you find also we have a plain Hawaiian, whereby it's only totally pineapples. Yeah, all the different flavors we have, and that's what makes us unique.
But the Rolex isn't just food, it's a movement. In 2016, Jonathan Nalebo co-founded the Rolex Initiative, turning this street snack into a national icon. The annual Rolex Festival isn't just a celebration, it's a rallying cry, a reminder that in unity there's flavor, that from the humblest ingredients, greatness can rise.
My name is Jonathan Nalebo. I'm a co-founder and managing director at Rolex Initiative. Rolex Initiative is a socio-economic enterprise that was established in 2016. We do promote culinary tourism, which is food and beverage tourism in the country, and also do capacity building programs for the informal food artisans. So the informal food artisans, these are street food vendors, home-based bakers, content creators that are revolving around food. And so those are the 2 activities we do. We do promote food and beverage, or gastronomic tourism, and also do capacity building or socio-economic empowerment. So we've done the Rolex Festival. We also introduced another food event known as the Feast on Local, which amplifies local food. What we do with our Rolexpreneur program, which is just an acronym of Rolex and Entrepreneur. So we believe that so many young youth and women find Rolex as an employable opportunity. Those that could not finish university, or those that finished university and could not find a job. So with our Rolexpreneur program, a seasoned capacity building programs, we've trained more than 2,500 street vendors across the country in areas of value addition, hygienic meal making, financial inclusion, so many others. But also we've done the Rolex Festival, where we do have market activations going out to these people prior to the event. So it is through these activations, all these business clients, that we identify the potential participants at the grand event. I remember when we launched Rolex in 2016, Kenya was launching, I think, the public transport, the train. And we received a lot of digital backlash by people saying Kenya is way ahead, we are launching a street mail. But I would tell you that in the US, the fast food chains that you guys talk of, the KFC, the Burger King and all those, the Pizza Hut, contribute more than 47 billion US dollars, just that sector alone, to the economy of the US. Way bigger than our economy, way bigger than our GDP. But you can just imagine just one sector contributing that much to the GDP of the US. So this sector is big, just that many key players, the development partners, the government, have not focused on culinary tourism as a big sector. But if first for the impacts that we've achieved, we've built confidence over time that the Yuga roles that you hear of this world, these are people that have been able to participate in our exhibition, be able to understand that you can add value to our Rolex. And then you've been able to see the mushrooming modern Rolex street food vendors in the country. But also on our national courier, the Uganda Airline, we do have the Rolex on. But it's because we've been able to build to boost the confidence that now it can even be highlighted or can be showcased on our national courier. But also the impact is immense. For example, I should just look at the Rolex Festival, an exhibition that brings together the indigenous incorporations of the Rolex, people doing Marewa Rolex, Eshave Rolex and all that. The value chain of the people that benefit, the media that benefit through our media campaigns, the capacity building, all the business skillings that we do prior to the event, the exhibitors themselves, the entertainers, all that. Actually, CNN ranked Uganda as one of the travel destinations to look out for in this year. But also in 2015, Rolex was identified as the biggest street meal in the whole of Africa.
Back at Mengo Market, it's coming to a nightfall, the crowd arrives. Students, workers, strangers, all drawn by the aroma of freshly fried chapatis. Why here? For some, it's the crisp layers. For others, it's the taste of home. But for Waswa, it's the sound of coins clinking, a melody that means progress. As night deepens, the stall thrums with energy. Customers keep flocking for their fix, parting with coins for a taste of comfort. Waswa works tirelessly, his smile unwavering. By 4 a.m., when Kampala's streets finally quiet, he will be counting his earnings. 70,000 to 80,000 shillings, which is about $25 to $30 in profit. This is enough savings daily to sustain his family, buy land back home, and dream of building a house.
Yanyo pizza, ye bayita pizza bagisikira mu magi, ogata chapati n'amagi, n'obigata n'ebeera pizza. Era pizza yino baginkoledde. Pizza efaanana bweti, pizza nungi nnyo. Pizza simbi. Bino ebintu bino bwe biti byendya. Kiba kifaanana bweti. Ekintu kirungi kikwata mu lubuto n'oba omulwadde wa alusa.
From Gamba to Kampala, from street stalls to festivals, the Rolex is more than a meal. It's a mirror, reflecting the sweat of the young, the wisdom of the old, and the audacity of those who dare to reimagine tradition. In every bite, there's a story, and in every story, a nation rolling forward together.